In Latin America, governments have historically been much more open about reports of so-called unidentified aerial phenomena.
A strange sight in the sky last night over Oahu caught the attention of many people.
Hold on to your seats, because what you're about to see will blow your mind. Leaked footage, captured just this year, appears to show US fighter jets in a tense standoff with an unidentified aerial object. But it gets even wilder. This encounter ends with the UFO being aggressively forced into the ocean. Is this a cover-up? A display of advanced military might? Or something even more extraordinary? Brace yourselves for the most shocking UFO footages of 2024. You need to see these to believe. US Coast Guard UFO encounter. In a jaw-dropping encounter witnessed by US Coast Guard personnel, Air Force jets were seen pursuing a fast-moving, unidentified object over the ocean. What began as a routine chase quickly turned into something far more extraordinary when the object abruptly halted mid-air, defying all known laws of physics. As the jets closed in, the UFO plunged dramatically into the water, disappearing without a trace. But the mystery didn't end there. Smaller orb-like crafts seemed to emerge from the main object, darting away at speeds that were far beyond anything human technology could match. The footage, captured by a Coast Guard member, sent shockwaves through the military community and beyond, leaving people wondering, could this be proof of extraterrestrial technology? This encounter has given rise to speculation about the true nature of the object. A military experiment concealed from the public? Or something more sinister? These strange maneuverings, accompanied by the appearance of these smaller crafts apart from their existence, challenge all that we have known to be verified in physics, propulsion, and even aerospace technology. Hold on tight, because the next one will send chills down your spine. Leaked government lab footage. In a chilling turn of events, leaked footage allegedly from a secret government lab surfaced, showing bizarre and unsettling scenes. The video captured humanoid figures submerged in murky water, twitching unnaturally, surrounded by strange green sacs that appeared to be wiggling like living organisms. The footage also revealed pulsating white blobs that emitted an eerie glow, adding to the unsettling nature of the scene. While some dismissed the video as nothing more than an elaborate art project, others couldn't shake the feeling that it might be evidence of real, government-run experiments happening in the shadows. Was this a glimpse into classified research that the public has been kept in the dark about? Or was it just another hoax meant to stir the imagination? So, no matter what people are saying to disprove the videos, sure they throw a few interesting questions as to what may really be happening behind closed doors. Those strange images, humanoids, abnormal movements, and the strange organic-looking material all seemed too specific things to easily brush under the rug. Even if the veracity of this particular video is questioned, the leak has only added fuel to conspiracy theories regarding how governmental agencies are involved in extraterrestrial or interdimensional experimentation. If such footage exists, indeed, who knows what else hides behind the doors of classified facilities? As the argument goes on, it leaves the question hanging as to how much of it is a distraction on the surface compared to real truths buried beneath. Glowing orbs over the ocean. Imagine flying at 35,000 feet above the ocean, enjoying the calm of your flight when something catches your eye. A passenger aboard a commercial airline did just that when they spotted a dark, disc-shaped object gliding smoothly alongside their plane. The object matched the speed of the aircraft, effortlessly keeping pace before it made an impossible maneuver, veering sharply beneath the plane and disappearing without a trace. The eerie footage quickly spread across the internet, dividing viewers into two camps: those who believe it's a genuine UFO sighting and those who dismiss it as a sophisticated CGI hoax. The debate rages on, but one thing is certain: the way the object moved left even the most seasoned skeptics questioning what they had just seen. Whatever occasional rivalries may exist among the online communities, the tape did raise some disturbing but unanswered questions. Some likened the phenomenon to a reflection or wielded by the sun, but the alien precision and unnatural movement in the phenomenon greatly undermined this claim. Without the official declaration from authorities or experts, this sighting is still a mystery. So, Was this some real UFO experience, or just yet another observation of misinterpretation of natural phenomena? The glowing orbs continue to fascinate, if challenge, our understanding of the skies above. 2024 UFO chase by fighter jets. In 2024, a shocking event unfolded when fighter jets were caught on camera chasing an unidentified flying object off the coast. The footage, which quickly went viral, showed the object performing maneuvers that defied all known technology. Witnesses described the object moving at an unthinkable speed, far faster than any aircraft in the military's arsenal. It wasn't just a quick flash across the sky. The UFO seemed to evade the jets effortlessly, displaying agility that left experts scratching their heads. Some speculate that this might be evidence of extraterrestrial technology, while others suggest it could be a military test of classified, next-generation craft. Whatever the case, the footage was undeniable and sparked widespread debate. The UFO disappeared behind the ocean as the jets neared it. Next came something stranger. Smaller orb-like objects seemed to be poured out from the big craft, moving away very quickly to the disappearing act. All persons present were in shock, military and civilian alike, wondering at what had happened. Was it an encounter with an advanced alien spacecraft, or maybe an even bigger shock waiting for us to unveil? This UFO chase event of 2024 opened up an old case about UFO phenomena, leaving the skeptic and the believer to debate their definitions of the wonders and terrors of the skies. Atlantic UFO lights. In a mysterious and unexplained event off the coast of the Atlantic, a group of fishermen captured footage of 14 bright lights hovering in perfect formation above the water. The lights moved synchronously, without any apparent connection to nearby land or aircraft, disappearing as suddenly as they had appeared. The fishermen, who were accustomed to the vastness and stillness of the ocean, were left dumbfounded by what they had witnessed. With no conventional explanation for the lights' behavior, and no visible aircraft or known natural phenomena that could account for their presence, the footage became a source of intrigue and speculation. Could these lights be a sign of something much more advanced, or even extraterrestrial? It raised a lot of eyebrow-raising questions about whether there are underwater UFO bases, or beyond very sophisticated technology that no human eye understands. The precision of those lights' movements, and suddenly they would vanish, almost ruled out the possibility of bad weather conditions or human error. Some put forth that they could have been one part of a larger, hidden network of USOs. There could be USOs that are capable of air and water. Whether the lights were alien, part of some covert military operation, or something even stranger, the event is probably one of the most mysterious sightings caught on tape. This would leave this search for answers for those who saw it and those who viewed its footage. USOs, unidentified submerged objects. The concept of unidentified submerged objects, USOs, has intrigued researchers and UFO enthusiasts for decades. USOs are believed to be crafts that can seamlessly travel between the ocean's depths and the sky above, displaying capabilities far beyond conventional technology. Witnesses have reported seeing these objects dive into oceans and lakes at breakneck speeds, disappearing without leaving any trace behind. Some speculate that USOs might be part of an advanced extraterrestrial fleet capable of operating both underwater and in the air, raising the possibility of underwater UFO bases hidden deep beneath the ocean's surface. The idea that such advanced technology could exist in our waters challenges everything we know about physics, propulsion, and the limits of human engineering. Signs of more sightings by military personnel, fishermen, and civilians of this USO get murkier. These objects have been observed performing maneuvers that can't be replicated by any of the present human-made submarines or aircraft. From vanishing into the depths of the ocean to emerging at extraordinary speeds, the behavior of USOs hints at a level of technology that could be extraterrestrial or part of a top-secret military program. The existence of USOs raises unsettling questions. Are these objects the key to understanding extraterrestrial life, or part of covert government projects still hidden from the public eye? With each passing report, the enigma surrounding USOs only seems to become sharper, leaving one wondering what other mysteries the ocean might hide. Roswell UFO Shadow. In one of the most eerie UFO-related sightings, a young woman driving through the desert near Roswell, New Mexico, spotted an unusually large, perfectly circular shadow cast onto the road. With no clouds in the sky to explain the shadow, she looked up. But there was nothing in sight that could have created such an image. The strange, unexplained shadow immediately triggered thoughts of a cloaked UFO hovering silently above. Roswell, known as the epicenter of UFO lore, following the infamous 1947 incident, once again became the focus of speculation. Could this shadow be evidence of a hidden spacecraft, or was it simply a trick of the light? The mysterious encounter has added another layer to Roswell's reputation as a hotspot for extraterrestrial activity. The woman's brief sighting gave rise to renewed talks about Roswell and its perennial association with eclipsed objects of aerial origin. Skeptics say the shadow could be due to natural phenomena, but there are those who believe it could be another manifestation, indicating that something more breathtaking happens high above the desert skies. The idea of a cloaked UFO silently floating without detection integrates into the long-held theories of alien technology and black operations. There is no way to understand the shadow, and thus the incident adds to the ongoing mystery of Roswell, becoming a reason for us to wonder whether we really see or do not view the true scenario of what goes on above us, or whether the truth is cleverly concealed. Indiana's teleporting lights. In a baffling incident in Indiana, multiple witnesses reported seeing flashing lights darting across the night sky in a manner that defied all conventional explanations. Described as teleporting, the lights appeared in one spot, only to reappear moments later in a completely different location, as if they were jumping through space instantaneously. Over 30 reports were filed with the National UFO Reporting Center on the same night, with witnesses from different areas all describing the same phenomenon. The erratic movement and sudden reappearances of the lights left even the most skeptical observers questioning whether they were dealing with extraterrestrial craft, advanced military technology, or something else entirely. Nothing can explain the phenomenon of lights, through everyone searching just for any hopeful solution. Some claim that the lights are a new, super-advanced form of drone, which can very rapidly shift positions with the help of high-tech propulsion systems. The only point that claims this theory is left outside is not actually the disappearance and reappearance of the lights phenomenon. The teleporting lights above Indiana, still some of the most mysterious UFO showings in history, recently go undisputedly just to what has truly occurred that night. It only thickens the mystery of unexplained aerial phenomena and contributes to the raising of new questions regarding its boundaries and possible matters seemingly beyond our comprehension. Think those lights were mind-boggling? Wait until you see what's caught on satellite next. Slovakia satellite footage. In a captivating case captured by a satellite over Slovakia, a high-resolution image showed an object streaking across the sky at an incredible speed, almost too fast to detect with the naked eye. The satellite footage, analyzed frame by frame, revealed what appeared to be a series of connected lights, suggesting that the object was much larger than initially believed. The speed and trajectory of the object were unlike anything known to exist, leaving experts stunned and unable to offer a clear explanation. The footage quickly garnered attention, as it seemed to defy the limits of human technology and propelled the conversation around unexplained aerial phenomena to new heights. Even more fascinating was the apparent indifference of the object toward conventional flight patterns. This is in contrast to any flying machine or missile, as the movement seemed to be defined against the tenets of physics and propulsion. Some will say that the object is an advanced military technology and is perhaps part of a covert operation. However, the sheer speed and unusual flight path made it more likely that this was something far more extraordinary. As the investigation into the Slovakia satellite footage continues, one suggests that maybe this time humans caught a glimpse of some new forms of technology, or maybe even something not our own planet's, to which we still have no access. Drone footage of UFO. In a fascinating twist, drone footage has become an essential tool for capturing unexplained aerial phenomena, and one particular instance has left viewers questioning what's truly out there. A wedding photographer's drone, while filming the surroundings, captured a glowing object in the sky that changed direction at impossible speeds, defying the capabilities of any known aircraft. The footage, raw and unedited, shows the object darting across the sky in sharp, erratic movements before vanishing without a trace. The clear quality of the video, combined with the unusual behavior of the object, has prompted many to wonder whether this is proof of extraterrestrial technology or something far more hidden from public view. UFO footage involves more than just sudden movements from objects. It also touches the issue of the very significance of drone technology itself. Drones, after all, are mostly handy gadgets for photography and surveillance. Nowadays, they seem to have become crucial in UFO sighting documentation. This video footage shot by the drone gives a close view of an aerial event that apparently has little explanation. Skeptics might refer to it as a weather phenomenon, an optical illusion, or even a highly advanced military craft. The object's movements, though, remain far beyond the conventional realm of technology. This makes the question of what is truly flying above us even fuzzier than ever before, as in, perhaps more secrets are hidden in the sky than we would ever be willing to admit. Government involvement and military technology. The issue of government involvement in UFO sightings has long been a topic of intrigue and speculation. Many UFO enthusiasts and conspiracy theorists believe that governments around the world, particularly the United States, are actively concealing information regarding extraterrestrial life and advanced technology. Leaked footage, declassified documents, and testimonies from former military personnel have all contributed to the belief that governments are aware of UFOs, or even reverse engineering alien technology. Some claim that the sightings of UFOs, particularly those encountered by military personnel, may not be extraterrestrial in nature, but rather top-secret military technology that has been kept hidden from the public eye. Whether these are part of experimental aircraft or technologies still under development remains a matter of intense debate. On the contrary, those who advocate for the military technology theory assert that a number of UFO sightings are illegitimately recognized as advanced human-built craft using the forefront technologies that have not yet been publicly revealed. The footage released by his Pentagon showing how military pilots confronted UFOs, his famous Tic Tac UFO, has led many to assume these are classified aircraft with ties to some secretive government projects. The awesome maneuvers by these objects appear to defy physics as well as propulsion. They only fuel this theory further. Some say this has been a result of technological advancement, while others think extraterrestrial origin could have equipped these capabilities. As new footage and testimonies are being revealed, we lose increasingly clearer lines between extraterrestrial visitation and advanced military technology, leaving the public in wonder about the secrets that seem to have been kept from them. Other dimensions or parallel realities. One of the most fascinating theories surrounding UFO sightings involves the possibility that these encounters may not be with extraterrestrial beings, but rather visitors from other dimensions or parallel realities. According to some physicists and theorists, the laws of physics as we understand them might allow for interdimensional travel, which could explain the bizarre behavior of UFOs, such as their sudden appearance and disappearance, or their ability to defy the laws of gravity and physics. If UFOs are indeed visitors from parallel realities, their ability to manipulate space and time might be far beyond our current technological capabilities, suggesting that the phenomena we're witnessing could be far more complex than simply extraterrestrial visitors. This theory not only challenges our understanding of the universe, but opens up a whole new realm of possibilities about the very fabric of reality itself. Parallel realities and their concept also come up with a very interesting solution to the unusual and incomprehensible UFO behavior. If these objects are dimensional travelers, then perhaps their movements are erratic, as well as how they suddenly appear and vanish due to different planes of existence. Perhaps what is being seen is a window into different realities where physics has a different set of rules, or perhaps even where advanced civilizations might have technologies through which they can move between these worlds. Not only does this offer a slightly broader perspective for UFO investigation, but it also suggests that truth might be much more complex than a simple question of whether there is extraterrestrial life. Such things could either be considered mysteries of the universe from which one can perceive themselves, or challenge what we think we know about existence itself. Satellite and AI insights in UFO research. Satellite technology has significantly advanced the study of UFOs, providing unprecedented clarity and detail that was previously unattainable. High-resolution imagery captured from satellites orbiting Earth has enabled experts to track and analyze unidentified objects in the sky with incredible precision. In one notable case, a satellite in orbit recorded a massive triangular craft hovering above the Earth's atmosphere, an object too large and strangely shaped to be identified as any known aircraft. The object's sudden disappearance only added to the mystery, prompting experts to consider whether these sightings are evidence of extraterrestrial technology, secret military operations, or something else entirely. Satellite footage has opened up new avenues for documenting and verifying UFO phenomena, making it harder to dismiss these sightings as mere illusions or hoaxes. But it begs the question, on the verge of finding out some veiled truth that has steered clear of us, are these satellites really paving the way to a new age in UFO research? On his part, dome-trained artificial intelligence is sharing an increasingly vital role in driving the research and analysis of UFO sightings. AI identifies recurring elements on the basis of frequently occurring shapes, behaviors, or movements associated with UFOs, after scanning through all the eyewitness reports and all the videos and satellite images associated with UFO sightings. This technique will help researchers cut off those culprits that do not have clean shots and rely on the most valid evidence. AI can also favor the speed and other physical parameters of these UFOs so as to provide more solid evidence about such phenomena. With its development in artificial intelligence, understanding of UFO phenomena becomes increasingly possible, making skepticism much more credible in UFO research. Satellite surveillance together with AI analysis now makes it possible to be more sophisticated and data-driven in the quest for answers. Deep-sea UFOs and USOs. The mystery of unidentified submerged objects, USOs, has long captivated those who believe that the ocean may hold secrets far beyond our understanding. Deep-sea UFOs, or USOs, are reported to be objects that can travel seamlessly between the ocean's depths and the sky, displaying abilities that surpass anything human-made. Witnesses have described USOs diving into the water at incredible speeds, only to resurface moments later or vanish into the air without a trace. These sightings challenge everything we know about propulsion and aerodynamics. Some theorists suggest that the ocean's vast and unexplored depths may conceal underwater UFO bases, or that USOs could be an advanced form of extraterrestrial technology capable of operating both above and below the water. The possibility of these advanced crafts residing in the oceans adds a new dimension to UFO research, urging us to consider the unexplored frontiers beneath the sea as potential hiding grounds for extraterrestrial life. Right now, ocean exploration doesn't go far, so there remains a huge scope for hidden alien technology in the sea. However, as we are along our ways with the ocean, would these obscure objects turn out to probably be peeping into one's reality beneath those waves? Interestingly, what also adds to the mystery of deep-sea UFOs and USOs is exactly what kind of advanced or possibly supernormal technology they might represent. The accounts of fishermen, naval personnel, and researchers all describe USOs that manage underwater maneuvers that cannot be reproduced by any known submarines or any other vehicles of the sea. Most of these are known to exhibit extremely sharp speed or rapid changes, moves or turns that should not be feasible according to known capabilities. This could somehow suggest that what might be residing within the depths of the oceans is actually alien technology, thus questioning the bounds of human engineering and unnerving people with the thought that it may have normally cohabited the waters of the Earth with other highly advanced beings. And then, as USOs keep surfacing, maybe we could shortly be able to answer whether these oceans do really hide the secrets to revealing the ultimate truth of UFO phenomena, thus creating a connection between them and the skies that we have yet to comprehend. Moon UFO sightings. Moon UFO sightings have long sparked intrigue and speculation among astronomers and UFO enthusiasts alike. Over the years, amateur astronomers and even professional researchers have reported observing strange lights, shadows, and anomalies on the lunar surface that seem to defy conventional explanations. Some claim to have seen flashes of light or objects moving across the moon's surface, while others believe they've spotted structures or vehicles of unknown origin. These sightings have fueled theories that the moon might be home to hidden extraterrestrial bases, or that it is being used as an observation post by advanced civilizations. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, these reports have stirred debate over whether the moon, often seen as a barren rock, could be a hub for activities far beyond our understanding. With the advent of new high-powered telescopes and mega space missions, the intrigue about the moon UFO sightings is stretched further. More recent UFO sightings with high technology through satellite imagery actually raises even more questions on what could be going on with or around the moon. Some theorists argue that as the moon is so close to Earth, it's the ideal location for extraterrestrial civilization to observe our planet, while some believe that these anomalies are perhaps caused by natural phenomena due to impacts made by meteors or volcanic activity. But irrespective of the reason, the growing directory of sightings and evidence has again piqued public interest in lunar exploration, raising many eyebrows as to whether our nearest neighbor beyond Earth hides secrets yet to be uncovered. The mystery that pertains to UFOs on the moon keeps curving the imagination with questions as to whether we are really alone in the universe. Also, it gets even more feasible to expose hidden structures or any extraterrestrial activities with the moon, because this is where new technology could study the moon even greater depth. An inquiry about whether the moon is keeping things under wraps becomes one of the most salacious of UFO research questions. Late-night UFO in Mexico. In a strange and unsettling event captured by a late-night security camera in Mexico, a homeowner was alerted to his dogs barking incessantly at the sky. Upon reviewing the footage, he discovered something even more bizarre: an unidentified object silently descending into his yard. The object hovered for a moment, almost as if observing the surroundings, before it moved horizontally and vanished beyond a nearby road. The grainy footage reignited online debates, with some speculating it could have been a deflated balloon or a military drone, while others argued it was a shape-shifting UFO. The way the object moved, pausing, hovering, and then disappearing, defied simple explanations and left viewers pondering its origins. The puzzlement deepened when experts and amateurs began to check the video footage to see if this was merely a misunderstanding or a very significant sighting. The silent descent, quick pause, and then vanishing streak away all indicated that this was no run-of-the-mill phenomenon, and it has not quite been explained under normal circumstances, like weather balloons or air traffic. The private video will only inspire even further speculation, as no official declarations have mentioned the local authorities. Could this have been another case of alien visitation, or some more complex and hidden reality in the skies of Mexico? This experience still haunts viewers and tests our imagination regarding what lies out there. The more viewers watch the footage, the more intense the debate grows about its validity. Clear answers are far from being available, leaving one to wonder what secrets these unexplained events may hide. Get ready for the ultimate twist. UFOs have been puzzling humanity for centuries. This final entry will change everything you thought you knew. Historical UFO sightings. Historical UFO sightings stretch back centuries, with strange objects in the sky documented in various cultures long before the term UFO was coined. One of the earliest recorded sightings occurred in 1639, when James Everell and his companions in Boston observed a bright light zigzagging across the sky for hours. This mysterious light defied explanation and remains one of the first documented UFO encounters in American history. Throughout history, ancient civilizations have left behind records of strange lights or objects in the sky, from the fiery discs seen during medieval battles to references in biblical texts. These early accounts suggest that the fascination with unidentified aerial phenomena isn't a modern phenomenon, but rather a long-standing aspect of human experience, with reports of unexplained aerial activity spanning across different cultures and time periods. UFO sightings have been noted with increasing frequency and detail over time. Reports of strange airships have surfaced across the United States in the late 19th century. Some witnesses described cigar-shaped crafts with bright lights that could appear to move faster than anything humans could construct at that time. One case in 1897 in Aurora, Texas, reported a noted crash of an airship with townspeople claiming to have found the body of a non-human pilot. Early in the 20th century, there was an explosion of UFO sightings, particularly during World War II, when pilots would report seeing Foo Fighters, glimmering orbs that appeared to chase after their planes. Such historical UFO sightings paved the foundations for a modern UFO phenomenon that inspires persistent interest, debate, and investigation into what, if anything, might somehow be out there. Enduring this kind of requirement through ages bears many interesting questions. Could it be possible that these rumors are actually telling about a phenomenon much older and much more complicated than we perceive? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into UFO mysteries, make sure to give us a thumbs up, comment your thoughts below, and subscribe for more exciting content. Don't forget to click on the next video on your screen to keep exploring the unknown with us.